Hello students, we're finally just going to be playing games using everything that we have learned so far. We talked about opposite side castling for the last few lessons. We talked about the London system, which is this opening that I'm playing right now. So the idea is that we get enough games for you to guys see how it is played, how we use these concepts. So I'm going to try to be as aggressive as I can. I'm going to play the London, but I'm going to try to castle to the opposite side every time. So let's see how it goes. You know where the pieces go. That should be sufficient for you to get it right every time. So we're playing 3-minute games. I created a brand new account. We start at 1500. So let's see how high we can get with this account. So I did c3. I know bishop d3 typically comes first, but I see so much pressure on d4 that I'm going to change the move order. And that's something that you should keep in mind. All right, he takes. And I'm taking with the e-pawn because I want to keep this file locked. All right, so this move, some of you have asked me about this move. And guys, here sometimes you could take, sometimes you could put the knight in the on e5, sometimes you could go to g3. You have to try them all and see which one you like the most. Many times I just go bishop g3 just to allow them to take me, and now I get my semi-open file. So if he castles there, I already have my semi-open file. Sometimes I take first and then I get to go again, so all of that is fine. You just need to try them and see which one you like the most. Now look at the pawn formation. We don't know if he's going to castle to the king's. Oh, he castled to the king's side. So I want to do g4 and g5. Now how do I do it? Well, we gotta see. Let me just do queen c2 first. I'm fully developed now. Okay. So what is he trying to do? Is that check a good idea? Well, let me do this. Right, so it makes sense what he's doing, guys. He's opening up the center because my king is in the center. So we should get to castle as quickly as we can. All right, so let me just castle. Typically, I don't like to give this bishop up. You know, I should have done check first, maybe. Yeah, I should have, but let's see. Right, I'm giving it up. That's fine. Now maybe I could do g4 and g5. Let's see. Now I'm not even going to talk about isolated pawns. Oof, that's a free pawn. So should I or should I not? Now let's keep it consistent and just go for the attack. So if I manage to do g5, we know we should have the advantage here. And this move at the same time prevents him from going bishop f5. I think he wanted to do that at some point. All right, so g5 is in. He cannot take, oops, sorry, he cannot take because of checkmate. So I'm not sure what he's going to do now. Queen f5. Well, he's going to drop a pawn anyways. And that's another thing, guys. Many times this kind of attack, we don't get to do the checkmate, but we put so much pressure that they have to give us material, and we make it into a very comfortable endgame. So let's see what he decides. But as you could see, we identified the pawn structure and we knew we had to make contact. Yes. All right, so I'm not even going to try to be too aggressive here because it just doesn't make sense. This is a very comfortable endgame now. He's going to take back and I'm going to take on h6. All right, so I guess he doesn't know what to do next. And again, guys, I'm sorry that I keep repeating the same thing, but all I wanted to get you guys to see is the fact that the pawn structure was the one that we had to attack with the g-pawn. So I'm going to keep repeating this over and over and over because I really want you to get those ideas. All right, so free pawn. We still have some attack here, so I'm going to bring the other rook, and we have something going on, but I don't think it's going to be enough to do checkmate anytime soon. Okay, so I'm happy to trade pieces. I'm winning. Alright, so it looks like he's going to run out of time. But let me see. Well, let me keep activating my pieces. Yep. Alright. Free knight. Now with the black pieces, now I'm gonna play with the black pieces probably, so new opponent. And with the black pieces, I think I'm going to do, okay, so we made it to 1654. I think I'm just gonna play the Czech Pirc. So that's what we know at this, what we've been playing at this point in the course. So I'm going to keep playing that, and if I have the opportunity to do an opposite side castling attack, I will. So let's see what Charlie's going to do now. No, Charlie's not going to move. So maybe we get to, all right, so new opponent. Hopefully we get the white pieces, that way we get to see the London again. Ooh, there we go. So d4, knight f3, bishop f4, ooh, bad move, e3. Now, when I see this bishop, I'm sorry, when I see this knight on c6, I know that they could go to b4 attacking the bishop. So I like to insert c3 to prevent that. I have to do that anyways. Oop. Do I have this move? Do I have this move? All right, whenever I see this f6 followed by g5, guys, I'm thinking of sacrificing the knight and then queen h5. But he has bishop f7. What if I do bishop g5 first? All right, let's do it. I'm going to be hitting the bishop, and I'm ready to go queen h5. So I don't think I'm going to get, and I have two pawns as well, by the way. So I don't think I'm going to get a checkmate or anything like that, but I definitely get compensation. So this check has to come. Okay, so what next? Okay, knight f7 is not, you know what? Let me think. Okay, let me just do bishop d3 anyways. And here, guys, I'm just bringing more pieces. Oh man, that move is definitely annoying. So I was planning to do knight takes followed by bishop f5. But I'm a little bit too late. Well, maybe not. I still could do knight takes followed by bishop f5. Yeah, we got it. And we pinned the queen. Alright, so I guess the sacrifice on g5 actually paid off. Alright, so I'm just going to take. Now, let's see, we have now two options. Either we go after the king to put him in checkmate, so I have to bring more pieces, or we just simplify the game quietly. This is just pretty easy to finish. Or maybe we do both. Right, so let's expose the king, check. And I think this is checkmate. Yeah, that's it. Alright guys, so new opponent. Okay, so black pieces. Let's see, we're playing 1868. Let's do the Czech Pirc. Okay, so queen a5 doesn't make sense now, so I'm just going to do e5. And it doesn't make sense because there's no knight on c3, so... Okay. Okay, so he already castled. Typically in the Pirc, I'm just going to castle to the same side. We know that. But let's see if we can force an opposite side castling attack. Maybe not. Right, I hate moving the same piece again, but I just didn't like this f5. Okay, 97. And I'm still thinking, yeah, so I'm still thinking of castling to the opposite side. So let me do queen c7, queen b6, queen c7. Right, I'm doing this if he takes. Oh man, g5, take. Right, let me just castle to the other side. If he knows what he's doing, he should be expanding. You see, he's already putting pressure, starting to put pressure on the queen side. So I need to hurry up. Okay. Okay, guys, some of you asked me how to defend if they attack you. Well, I think you're about to see that because this guy's definitely coming in. Okay, g4, I just need to make contact. Oof, I made a mistake. I should have done h5 first. I knew I had to make contact with the g pawn. Oh, he's making it too easy. So There we go. I think I'm going to pick up that pawn. Yeah, so you see, I wait for him to push, and now I create this blockade here. So this rook is not going to get active. He's going to come again, but I think we're going to have time to create something. All right. So let me see if I have time to double up. Now, I have to be careful with tactics like eliminating the knight and then getting the rook, but I don't think he has that now. No, my queen should be involved, but I don't have time for that. Take. Well, let me try this. Right, let me try this. I'm just opening up this diagonal for my queen to come in. Is it going to work? I don't know, but maybe. Now, I know I'm dropping the bishop. I know I'm dropping a lot of pieces, but now, yep, I'm going in with my rooks and the queen. Oop, he missed it. And that was pretty easy, actually. We have checkmate here, checkmate here. All right, guys, so that was another one. So at the end, I was able to castle to the opposite side. And you see how the moment we break in, we have the attack. We just need to put everything together. So new opponent, and now we should have the white pieces again. Let's see. Okay, so again, I'm sorry to keep repeating the same openings, but this repetition, guys, is going to help you really get the hang of it. So I know my bishop goes to f4. All right, look, I already identified the fianchetto. Okay, this is customary. Let me just do this. This bishop is very important, so if he gives it to me now, even better. And then this knight is going to be weird on h5. Yep. Well, I didn't get the bishop, but I got my semi-open file, and I got this bishop blocked by the pawn. Now, I'm going to try... Yeah, I'm going to keep developing, but now I'm threatening to do a tactic, guys. I'm threatening to take on h7, followed by bishop g6. If it works, great. If it doesn't, I had to put my bishop here anyways. So let's see what he's going to do. All right, I think it worked. There we go. And you see, guys, he took on g3, the bishop, the London bishop, but that allowed me to open up that file for the rook. All right, so we take, and then we get the rook. So what do we get there? 2 pawns? Yeah. Now that king is a little bit exposed. He's trying to block now. He's trying to block now my bishop. Okay, let me just do queen d3. Still trying to take on f5 and breaking this pin. What do I have? What do I have? All right, so I'm putting more pressure on that pawn, believe it or not. Not that I care so much, but I really want to get to the king, and I don't want my bishop to be trapped over here. So I think he's going to go pawn to e6, but then I have bishop g6. Yeah, let me see if this works. This is a cheap trick. I don't want to do... Yeah, let's do it. So this is a cheap trick. I'm trying to do f3, trapping his own bishop, but I don't think he's going to fall for that. Take. Well, I think it works, even if he takes my knight. So most likely he's going to go queen g7. Yeah, so now it's queen g7, I guess. Oh no, but you know what? I get to protect the bishop. So at the end, we were able to trap that bishop. Now he's going to take on g2, fine. Okay, no, he wants to check. Okay, where do we go? Queen h4. No, I have to protect here. Now I have to see what I want. So are you coming here? I guess. I have to be careful now. Now I'm hesitating here, guys, because he could, if I go knight d2, he could go queen h2, attacking the bishop, and threatening to do a skewer. So I need to be very, very, very careful. All right, let me just come over here. I'm winning, so I just need to trade this queen. Okay. Yep. Now I'm protecting the bishop and trying to trade the queens. With the queens off the board, this game is going to be extremely easy. Oh, now he made a huge mistake. That's it. So don't be surprised if he gives up. All right, so new opponent. And now with the black pieces, we already made it, guys, to 2000. And again, our opening. Now, queen makes sense to go to... Oh, look at this. Some of you asked also about this variation. So let's see how it goes. We're going to do e5 anyways. Now, knight f3. Fine. Bishop g4. Now, we talked about how the trick is to take here with the knight. So I'm not going to take credit. I could have just taken on f3 followed by queen takes, but let's do things the right way. All right, here we go. You know what? I think we could just castle to the opposite side and put pressure on him. So let's see if we have the time to do so. Okay, so I develop my knight. Again, guys, don't try this at home. Don't play the perk castling to the opposite side. I'm just doing it because I want you to get as much exposure as possible. All right, so take. All right, so we know whenever this bishop gets on the diagonal, we need to go to c7. All right, fair enough. Bishop d6. All of my pieces are developed. This diagonal is really hot, so anything could happen right there. Okay, this is a little bit risky with my king in the center, but I just got a free pawn right there. The knight is pinned. I don't think he can do anything. And this is going to be perfect now for this, this plan. So let's see what he's going to do. All right, let me get you out of here. Now, what if my queen... Okay. Now, happy to simplify the game again. This attack just helped me to... yeah. This attack allowed me to get some material. Ooh, I missed that move. Yeah, that's the move that no one saw coming. Check. Alright guys, so now we really have to castle to the opposite side and hope that we get something. I'm thinking of rook lift again. What? Yep. No. No, I just can't. I just cannot afford to do that. Okay. So he was hoping for me to take, and then he could pin my queen. But now he helped me put my queen on this nice diagonal. You see? Now rook, 7th rank, or d6. Well, d6. Now, what's it going to do? Oof, queen g7. Queen g7 might be the move. Oh, he missed it. Okay, check. Now, I cannot trade my queen. I just cannot trade queens. Okay. No, I cannot do that either. Okay, how can I get my queen to... How can I get my queen to the h file? So I'm trying to go... Come on, same thing. Okay, how about now? Okay, he's gonna take on h7, probably. If I take... Now check. Okay, even better. Okay, that knight has to move. So maybe we get something out of that. Alright guys, so like always, I'm glad that this game didn't go so smoothly, because that way you can see how we could defend as well. Okay, let's do this check here. He has to block. Okay, he's blocking. Okay, fair enough. Okay, now I want to go to h5. That's my plan. So what's it going to do? Rook d7? If it goes rook d7, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay, I have nothing else to do. So 30 seconds, anything could happen, so be ready for some mistakes here. Ooh, wow. That was a nice move. Yeah, I couldn't take it, that would be checkmate. Yeah, that's happening. That's happening. Well, get ready to get destroyed here, guys. We're getting demolished. Okay, fair enough. Okay, see, I'm just trying to survive and play fast. This is a game that if I win, I'm not going to be proud of it. But it is what it is. Come on, this guy's good. Okay, I think I got him on time. Yeah, that's it. Okay, guys, so not proud of how this... What? Did I win or no? I think I won. Yeah, so we made it to 2100, I think. Okay, now that I made it to 2118, I'm going to leave it here. I think we've had enough material on opposite side castling attack on the London system. Now it is time for you to practice on your own and let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. So I'll see you guys next time.